Wired earphones are always affordable and much more convenient to use. Provided companies don't remove them from your devices, we can still enjoy using them. But until they stop working, right? In most cases, either the left one or the right one or both just don't work. I've used a lot of earphones from various different brands in various different price ranges, but they had one thing in common. They just don't work after a few months of usage. With all those frustration, I decided to try some new earphones. And that was when I found the Boat Rockers bassheads 255. So in this video, we'll unbox it and find out how good it is. Vanakkam everyone, Hariharan here, and let's get started. Now let's quickly open the box. Opening that first, we have some bunch of extra ear tips. And then since this is a flat tangle-free cable, it wouldn't easily get tangled, and even if it gets, it's much more easier to remove. A lot of clutter and tangles. Now let's open the small packet and have a look at the contents which are present inside it. First we have a small plastic clip which can be attached to the earphones, and then you can easily clip on them to your clothes. We then have 6 pairs of earbuds in 3 different sizes and 2 different colors, and you can attach them as per your personal liking and personal fit. Both the ear tips are made completely out of metal, and they provide some weight to the product and thereby making it feel a lot more premium. The microphone module also comes in a metal enclosure, and it also has a single clickable button. And overall the build quality is really good. So that's all about the box contents which are present inside. With that, let's get to the pros or the things which I really like about this earphone. I was really impressed with the amount of bass it was able to deliver, and if you are a bass head, then definitely you would love this earphone. I'm not an audiophile by any means, and I have no idea about the mid-tones, highs, lows, whatever, but I was able to notice that it sounded a lot better than the normal earphones which you would get for this price. So in that aspect, this really shines well and sounds well. But particularly when it comes to bass heavy songs, it definitely has that bang to it. And in normal cases, it is also a lot more louder than any other earphone which I have tried, and it was able to produce the same amount of sound at 50% of the volume level, whereas any other earphone would at least need 70 or 80%. So this produces a lot louder sound, and it's also much clearer, and I was totally impressed with the amount of sound stage it was able to produce. The microphone quality was also very good, and the person on the other end of the phone really had no complaints about it. And now let's get to the things which I did not like about this earphone. The first thing was its angular design. I personally feel that this is not a good choice, and particularly if your device has the headphone jack at the bottom. It just makes it difficult to hold once it's plugged in. And that doesn't really matter much if your device has the headphone jack at the top. So it's a personal preference, I would say. But at the same time, the angular design goes well when you connect it to something like a laptop. So it's a hit or a miss at times. I always have the habit of throwing the earphones on my phone, and since this is made out of metal, I fear that it might someday break my glass. It might not even happen, but it does make me paranoid at times. And the biggest con with this is that it doesn't fit properly. Thanks to the metal build, it certainly is heavy and always tries to slip out of the ear. And it's not just for me, most of my friends tried this and this was the only complaint they had. Where this really affects is when you're outdoors and you're traveling. It's just annoying that you have to keep adjusting it every now and then, thereby you can't just enjoy your song. or your favorite song at the perfect volume level as per your preference. To make things worse, at some point it even falls out completely. But other than that, everything else was just fine. I was kinda skeptical about its build quality, particularly for the price it comes. But even with the rough usage, and for more than 3 months of usage, it still works fine. And it doesn't get tangled much due to its flat cable design, and it really helps in most times. It comes in 3 different colors, and this blue color particularly matched well with my beautiful iPod Touch too. You can also get this in either red or black color. And overall, I was impressed with this product, and I would definitely recommend this to anyone in need of new earphones. And in fact, I suggested this to a lot of my friends, and they were also pretty much impressed with this. So the answer to the question if it's worth is definitely yes. And particularly if you are a basshead, just go and grab this. The lowest price was $4.99, so grab yours before it goes out of stock. So that's pretty much it for this video, guys. And I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Peace out.